I'm Steve, and I'm just going to do a quick review on some 510 cartomizers from ivapour-elixir.co.uk. And I did receive these for free off Toby at York Vape Fest, but they weren't for a review or anything like that. He just gave them me because that's all he had left. He just had a couple left, and I think everyone had bought them, and I just went up and asked if I could buy a couple, and he's like, I've only got these two, and they're just refillable ones, so he just basically gave them me. So a nice one for that, Toby. And because of that, this review it ain't going to be biased in any way, so don't worry about that. I'll give you my honest opinion and all that baloney. And basically, they just come like this, in a rubber condom like that, sealed. And they were like when I received them empty, and I just topped it up with whatever liquid I were vaping at that time. Which I think this one here, I think I've got marshmallow in there, and I think there's caramel in this one. But yeah, I mean, basically, all a cartomiser is, it's an atomizer and your cartridge all built in one, so it's a lot more compact than the actual your standard atomizers with cartridges on top of them, and so it's a lot smaller really. But yeah, basically they've got you've got your coil inside there, your heating coil, and you've got all your filling, what you normally have in your mouthpiece and whatnot, in your cartridge. It's all in there, you know, it's all compact sort of basically, and there's a couple of ways of filling them. I'm not doing like a video on how you fill them and that. Like, you can just if you wanted to know how to fill a cartridge, or you just type it in cartomizers. There's tons of videos and that. But anyway, yeah, they're really good. I mean, if you're like into long distance driving, or you just like to basically vape without having to drip, or without having to mess about topping up all the time, they're brilliant for that really, these cartomizers. And yeah, and not only that, they make your device look a lot more compact and stuff, instead of having a long, if you're bothered about it being small and stuff like that, you know, like if you've got a regular e-cigarette, I'm sure they're great for that as well. Obviously make it a little bit more compact and a bit smaller and stuff like that. I mean, size on these things don't matter to me. I mean, I like Silver Bullet, and that's quite a big unit, but it's a good looking unit, and it looks flash and stuff like that. But anyway, these cartomizers, yeah, they're really good. I mean, I have been vaping on this for like on and off all this week really. And just breaking it in, it did take like a few hours to break in for it to like start producing a nice amount of vapour. But I'll just show you my vapour. This is 3.7 volts, this, so. And that's loads of vapour in it, I mean. Yeah, absolutely tons of vapour. They last for ages, so obviously if you've got to drive to work and back every day, it's fantastic for that. They're a lot safer if you're driving and stuff like that. And they do give off a nice taste. You do get a bit better a taste. I mean, everybody says on there's lots of cartomizer reviews out there, and everyone's like, yeah, they've got they're really nice tasting ones, like. Yeah. You can straight away notice the taste, and it really it's a lot more. You can taste it on the tongue or on the taste buds and that. But yeah, they're really good. I mean, they do fit your Tornado or your Janty Ego, whichever device you've got. I mean, the cone does fit over them. I mean, I personally, I took the black sticker off from round there, just so it's, I mean, it's silver underneath in it, and I've got a lot of silver mods, and I just did it with one of them. I thought, oh, I wonder what it looks like, and it looks really good, you know. And that's just me personally. I just like fanning about and messing about with stuff. I always do it with stuff like that. I've not got enough time, I suppose, on the planet already. Well, actually I've got too much time, so my brain's just always ticking away. What can I do next? How can I make this better? But that's only a looks thing. It does look good though, I like it. You can either buy these pre-filled or you can buy them empty so you can fill them with whatever juice you want. So it's entirely up to you what you do. I think it's 50p difference in price, so it's nothing to do with. So I mean, just you do what you want, don't you? And if you like your specific liquid, then you'll buy them empty just to fill up yourself. But if you like a certain liquid that he's got in, then you can have them already pre-filled in that, and certain milligram nicotine, and he'll supply you with that. But yeah, they're really cheap. They're like super cheap, and I don't know if he's doing these silver ones, but it doesn't matter. If you want a silver cartomiser, you can always take this. You can always take this black film, this like sticker film thing off, and it'll turn into a silver one, just like that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. But yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Just to say that it's like a lot smaller. It looks a lot more compact, and I like look of things. You know, I mean, it's nice to have like a trendy e-cig, if you know what I mean. Like, not that like, when you go out, everyone's like, look at him, he's got a trendy e-cig, because no one knows what they are, do they? I mean, there's only time I've met people who knows what they are, who I haven't introduced to vaping, is the time like when I went to York to Vape Fest, and it were really good just to see a lot of other people who know what they're talking about and enjoy talking about it, and you know, you actually pick up a few things, and you know, you don't say learn anything, but you know, just learn other people's techniques. It's quite intriguing, isn't it? But I don't know whether I've just turned into a sad man or not, but you know, it's your hobby, isn't it? Just to stop smoking. It's a good habit to have, I think. But yeah, they're nice. I've been vaping on this in the evening, like been popping it on and having an hour vaping it and whatnot, just to break it in as well. I mean, I think it took a good couple of hours to, well, maybe not a good couple, but I reckon maybe an hour or two to break it in to a point where I was like, yeah, now that's kicking out some good flavour. So I mean, but most atomizers need a good couple of hours to break it in until they start vaping and the full potential. So I mean, maybe it'll even get better, but I mean, to be quite honest with you, for 3.7 volts, you're getting off tons of vapour. So and you can use these at 6 volts, or I think 7.2 is it. You can use them at high voltage, and everyone says they're great, they kick out loads of vapor and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm just into 3.7 at the moment. I went through my 6 volt little stage of 6 volts, and it was great and stuff like that, but since different devices come out of like these cartomizers and low resistant atomizers and stuff like that, I've not been really into 6 volts, but I'm sure I like, you have a play about. It's always nice to have a variety of stuff in the e-cig box, and it's just for what mood you're in. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on now, so if you want some of these, get yourself to ivapour-elixir.co.uk and get yourself some. They're cheap and they don't cost very much at all, and I think they last. You can refill them quite a few times, so they are well worth the money that you're actually paying for them. So right, yeah, I'll catch you later.